not only like from the bottom of my heart do I want everyone to succeed in this room, and I look forward to getting to know everybody. I also, we're trying to launch something here. So another good reason why we want you to succeed is because you're going to be on a milk carton. You're the one, you're the one that's going to be, look what we did here. We spoke for 2 or 3 months at some events. People followed through. We all delivered. We delivered and you delivered. All right? So, and I'm a fighter. I'll go down swinging and fighting. I mean, everything I've ever done, nothing came easy. Nothing at all. And I don't even feel like I've arrived. And so I can't wait for you folks to buy stuff. I can't wait for you guys to, I just can't wait to see that switch that goes off and says, aha, yeah, I get it, I see it. You'll never look back. And you might even say, hey, yeah, the meetings are fun, but I'm up doing deals. Drop me a postcard. So I really don't want today to be more than 2 hours, and today should be a time when we get to know each other. It's going to take some effort here on everyone pushing each other. I hope everybody makes it. I can't force you to do this, but you just have to commit, and you commit to each other. And now I want to just talk a little bit about deals and my experience in investment clubs. And let's clear the air, and I'm going to explain how we're going to do this. There's some clubs in town where when you find a deal and you put your name on it, you're the only one at the club can work that deal. And I actually sat in on one of the founders of those clubs. He was at the Rich Club this weekend, and he claims he's got 16,000 members. And I was part of that club. So I ask you, if you have 16,000 members and only one person could put their name down on a deal, that means the other 15,999 people can't even look at it. I'm from the commodity business, and I just totally believe in free markets. And what works for you, Assad, might not work for Alberto. I think you both get to go at it, okay? Maybe you keep your best numbers to yourself. Maybe you both like the same building. We talk about it. We share our thoughts and opinions. At the end of the day, you can entrust in me, and it's up to you, actually. If you want to keep it to yourself, that's fine. I might be looking at it too. All right? The deal that we showed a video of, auction.com, I had shared with a student or two. I told them to totally, matter of fact, in the beginning, Fannie Mae didn't want us to go after it because we are somewhat of a, they hire us to manage some of their properties, so they thought there was a conflict of opinion. So they asked us not to get involved. So then I started telling my students about it, and I said, hey, I don't know what's going to happen here, but I have my number, and you're more than happy to have your number. And so I believe in sharing the deals. That's all, okay?
What do you mean
so,
by number?
Sorry, my number on this particular 50-unit deal that we talked about last week was $900,000. That's what I was going to pay.
The offer?
Okay, the offer, okay? Alberto might say, you know what, the cap rate wars, Alan talked about it, and I just got screwed out of something, and I'm going to get aggressive. I want to buy something. I'm in for $1 million. That's your business, and go for it. Don't just, the other investment group would say, well, if Alan's first, no one else can bid it up on him, because we're going to all run the price up on each other. But it is what it is. I feel like everyone has a shot at it. If you want to be a little coy and not bring a deal to everyone's attention, I guess that's your prerogative. Yeah. So do we all agree by that? Yeah? Yes? 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 Okay? All right. Fair enough. The second thing is, what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. That's all there is to it. Someone might say something, maybe open up, get a little personal. Whatever happens, happens, and it stays in this room. That's all. Okay? I think we can all respect that. Yes? Okay? All right.
Yes.
I don't want to ever have to ask someone to leave the group, but it's definitely my prerogative to do so. All right? So you guys are in a monthly thing. That's all there is to it. There's no monthly refund or whatever. I mean, this is the great experiment that I hope everybody wins at doing. So then I keep some control here. I can help mediate a problem if there's a problem here. I'm sure as hell not going to take sides. And Dave and I felt like it was very important when it came to apartments that, before this computer goes dead. Okay, I think I have some little memory in it. Okay. Everybody's ultimately responsible for themselves. It's just the way I've lived my life. I might say, Asad, you found a great deal. I like it. And quite frankly, it may not be a good deal. We find out 3 months later. But ultimately, you're making your own decision. You know, no one's going to turn around and say, hey, Alan, I did that deal because you told me to do that deal. I'm going to give you my honest opinion at that moment and that time. If I like it, I'll say I like it. But it's your responsibility. I don't want anyone turning around saying, my teacher told me to buy this, and look what happened 6 months later. And of course, it might be the other way around. You know, you might not be so interested in something, and we hit a home run. All right. I hope, you know, we really have some good qualified people on that side of the building and in this room, and we can all discuss it as well, like the pros and cons and why buy it and why not buy it. All right. So I really believe that this group is going to get some serious deals done. So we'll bring in the lenders. Maybe there's partners in this room. Maybe you never know. You know, maybe there's 3 or 4 people here that want to do a deal with each other. All right. I just ask that people are honest and truthful, and if something comes up and you feel like you want something and you don't want to share information, whatever, it's up to you guys. All right. Yeah, clear? Okay, so those are really the ground rules, which is just about opposite of everything you're going to hear at the other investment club in town that has 16,000 members. All right, because there's probably only a good 5, 10, 15 deals out there at a time. This is just not that much. But this is a perfect size group to make things happen. You might find like an off-market deal. I can't tell. Well, it's not like there was a ton, but there's probably around 4 or 5 people that have approached me since the weekend seminar about an off-market deal. So you might find stuff like that. And then you're also going to have the stuff on LoopNet. You're going to have the stuff through Jordan. You're going to have the stuff through Tom. You're going to have the stuff through ARA, and we can talk about these deals. All right? The deals that go to auction tend to be, how should I put it, competitive. That's all. All right? Okay, so I really hope nobody rushes off to buy anything if they don't know what they're doing. All right, so let's not, I gotta tell you, like, I went to like an event one weekend down the road, and I went in there Monday morning, like, hey, my name's Alan Schnurr, and I'm a go-getter, and where's the first deal? And they actually slowed me down a little, but they didn't have any deals either. But and then we had a disagreement, like not even 3 weeks later, that someone in the group tagged the property, and I didn't feel like that was right. So I went out and bought it. So that was the end of my 10,000. Identified the property and said that they wanted it.
They put dibs.
They put dibs on it, even though they weren't qualified. Or what worked in their book. I was definitely more aggressive, because what tends to happen in that situation is the market's going to speak for itself. I mean, we're only a small group here. There's the rest of the United States that's looking at the deal. So, right? Right. So nothing's going to get done if somebody doesn't really step up to the plate and pay for what the deal is worth, because somebody else will. So, getting going here, I really want to just take 5 minutes. I'm just going to put some soft music on, and I really just want you to write down one goal, just one goal, and you're going to carry this goal with you for like a while, but I'm going to say the next 30 days. It's almost like an Earl Nightingale challenge here, and you're going to look at it all the time, because this isn't going to be like a motivational, like Napoleon Hill, Think and Grow Rich, and we're here to talk about real estate. It's going to come down to your mindset and you guys are going to get scared, you're going to get frightened. There's going to be a voice that goes off in your head that says, I can't do this. I'm not qualified to do this. I didn't go to school to do this. You know, what if Alan's wrong? What if my spouse is right? What if maybe I should just buy a single-family house and take my time? You know, I've seen it. I've been through this. I've had mastermind groups before, and I get everyone's with me for like 6 weeks, and then we don't talk for a week, and then they drop out, and then they told me they started buying houses, and then I see them a year later, and it's not that they don't want to talk to me. They don't want to turn around and say, Alan, you were right. I own 3 houses. They don't cash flow, and now my money's all trapped. So maybe I just jumped the gun. I think we're all here for apartment buildings.
Yes.
Yeah? Okay. Because this doesn't look like an Eddie Johnny crowd, but it's okay if it is. Yes.
I have a question.
Assad.
I've been doing some
And do me a favor, when you just I'm Assad, just say hi Assad, because people just have to get used to you. I mean, for me it's easy because I think about the dictator of Syria.
Yeah, I'm going to be, you're the one who turned me around. I was looking at apartments, retail centers, office buildings.
Okay.
I think I'll focus on apartments.
Yes.
But can I continue a little bit on the single family because I have a lot?
Yeah, listen, Amir knows I'm bankrolling my nephew. He's getting ready to buy his 4th house. My 10-year-old is getting ready to buy his 1st house. And I am very much involved in my property management company where we have, I think it's like 500 or 600 houses in management, and I own 100 houses. So, yes. For sure. And you and you've told me kind of a little bit about yourself and your net worth, and I believe you can afford to do both. That's all. Some people, if you're here to do apartments, if you're here to do apartments and you don't have a lot of net worth, well, maybe you shouldn't tie what net worth you have up in one house flip right now. You know? Maybe you just flip it. You know, I can definitely put people on. I can give you some phone numbers to make some money. I know there's some real estate people that feel like you should never turn away a deal. So that's all. Yeah, make sense? Okay. I really want to say this. I watched a speaker over the weekend, and he had so much experience, and he's been doing it for so long, and he's such a radio personality. And he didn't ask one question. And when he did ask a question to the group, to the 100 people that were there, he answered it. So I don't want to be the only one doing the speaking, because that means I'm not really communicating. Because if you're like me at 6 o'clock at night, I might be going in and out. So the only way we're going to stop each other from going in and out is from really having a conversation with each other. All right? Okay. So can you think of anything else I want to do before I should? Okay. So everyone, Amir, I'll give him, tell you a little bit about him right now. He has a lot to do with being the engine behind coordinating me, Dave, Eddie, and Johnny, behind all the video, behind the website that I hope we get to look at tonight if we have time. And these videos that we're going to be shooting, they're going to be valuable for you too. I mean, if you're the 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 or 6 or 7, 8, 9, 10, you'll be able to use these videos somehow to help you raise money too. All right, and we're going to share all that stuff with you. And Amir's a whiz. He really is. And we met in San Diego. We met in San Diego. And then Vegas. That's right. That's right. San Diego and Vegas. And it's taken almost a year to get to this point, or for him to get to this point. So we're lucky to have Amir. We're lucky to.
Thanks, Alan.
Oh, I said it. Okay. You want me to give you a hug now? I'm not gonna. Yeah. Right. Yeah. 5 years. So. So, Amir, I want to thank you for your time. 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 I want to than making video and putting stuff on the internet is actually really hard. As far as I'm concerned, nothing's really going to go out there if you don't want it. Actually have like, it seems like we have hundreds and hundreds of hours in our stuff that it takes so long to get this stuff prepared and cured.
Yeah, this stuff will only be for the members.
Yeah.
This stuff is not for the public.
Okay. So, but I'd look forward to.
The members, you mean this group or?
Yeah.
No. And I really hope that maybe there'll be some interviews along the way. Maybe there's one-on-one, or maybe you meet up with Amir or something like that. Or, look, there's only so much. I can't sit down with everybody for hours a week. All right. Yes.
I just did a whole due diligence on a 15-unit complex on Monday, and I recorded everything.
Right.
And so,
Did Dave help you with that on Sunday?
No, I just did it myself.
Okay, great.
So.
Okay. Do me a favor, don't buy anything.
Yeah.
It's contagious. Yeah.
But I took video of the entire thing, and so if you guys want me to, when you guys go out, and if you want me to come out and shoot a whole video wall, I can do that for you guys.
Right, because that's going to help you raise money.
Yeah.
And of course, you can use my credibility. I have to approve it first. Well, thank you.
It really works. I went to LoopNet and I talked to a broker. As soon as I mentioned Alan and David, he came, oh, Alberto, oh, you're talking to them. It was a totally different
really?
voice.
Oh, great.
And yeah, if what you said at the beginning is kind of an alternative, I have some financials already.
Right.
Properties.
Yes.
Still gotta hold my horses until we
Don't let them have everything at once. All right. I want you to get smart.
Yes.
Having the conversations with them. Don't blow it up. That's all. So yeah. So Amir can follow some of you folks, especially when I'm going. He will be following you folks to the properties when we do due diligence. All right. We have to be careful. We can't go run out to 25 properties next week. I mean, it's just not going to happen. So no rush. There's no rush, all right? You don't need to buy something next week, but it'd be pretty cool if someone buys something pretty quick, all right? When you're ready. Only when you're ready. Let's get to know each other a little better, and make sure that, we need to really kind of dive into things. I think in the Diamond Club, we'll spend some time on property management software. I'll have some people come across the hallway, and we'll throw up the software that we use on the screen, explain how we use it and how it really helps us do due diligence and helps us track our business. And we'll bring the construction company along to the properties to help us verify what you think or what you're seeing. And I think that's it for now. I think what I'd really like to do right now is I think we should just hang out for 5 minutes, and I'm going to do the same thing because I was thinking about this morning. If I can prioritize one goal, what is it going to be? And I'm just going to put a little music on for 5 minutes and kind of slow down and think about what is it I want to get from this group for myself, and that's what we're going to do right now. Yeah. Any questions before we take the next 5 minutes and write down a goal? You want to share? Fine. If you don't want to share, that's okay. But I can just tell you, when you make it public, things happen a lot quicker. All right? Yes, Jose.
Yeah. Well, I wrote down.
Oh, you're ready? Wait. Hold it.
Already matching your plan.
Yeah. Huh?
My question is this a feasible goal?
Okay. All right. So.
Or is it too much?
I don't know. Let's hear it.
Okay, well.
All right. Okay. So we're gonna everyone. Okay. Yeah.
So I wrote down by 12/3 a month from now.
Wait. What's number one?
12/3/2014.
Oh, I got you. Okay. A date.
I will find a master lease option deed.
Okay. Yeah.
Is that too much?
Nope. No.
I mean, I've completed it.
Right.
I mean, I found it.
Right. And you're saying it. Yeah. Yeah.
Is that reasonable, or?
Yeah. I think it's totally reasonable. 8 weeks to go find someone else's problem. Oh shoot. Yeah. 4 weeks, and you got a holiday here. Oh, how about, can we say December 31st? Well, that's okay. No, you're right. Who am I to, no way. Yeah, that's fine. The only problem is, realistically, people in this town, I'm a New Yorker, but a lot of people in this town really take their holidays serious and slow down. So you're going to lose out on Thanksgiving.
I'm the busiest November and December.
Yeah, hey,
The real estate side, I sell more properties November, December.
that's why I shouldn't have started talking until people got here.
That's just the bottom line thing. I mean, we talked about that.
Yeah.
You can't slow down. This is the busiest time.
Right.
People are trying to get rid of things.
Right.
Kids are giving them advice. It's the best time to start moving.
Yeah, they didn't sell it in the springtime. They're upset, and they want to get rid of it by the end of the year. They want, maybe there's a tax problem. Maybe their goal was to get rid of it throughout the whole year, and they didn't.
Okay, so
Right.
in order to accomplish this, I'd have to learn how to do a due diligence on a multi-family.
Right.
So can I do that in 2 weeks?
Ooh, so now you're putting the onus on me.
No, I mean,
Well, did you read the book?
I'm on chapter 3.
Okay. All right. Well, that should help. All right. By the way, everybody, might I add, if you can kind of let me know if you see any kind of grammatical errors and just circle them.
I was going to say, I'll volunteer to proofread your next one for free.
Well, proofread this one, and I'll be more than happy to just give you another copy when you give it to me when you're done, and we'll get that second version out, and hopefully you folks are in the second version. All
I'll do
right.
it for free for you next one.
I appreciate it. Yeah. Believe me, people that do things for free aren't there when you need. No.
All right, you can pay me $1,000 for chapter.
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
So you said about the 5 minutes, right? So let it sink in.
Yeah, let's do that right now. Okay, so, and I just finished a coffee, so I might be speaking fast. So, okay, it's 5:45, and we're just going to take 5 minutes here, and no one's going to talk. I don't care what you got to do, if you got to move or close your eyes. Just think about what's it going to be for you. Look, you might want to put down 2 or 3 or 4 things. It's up to you. I only really want to know one thing right now, because that's all I can take in. All right? That's it. 5 minutes, no talking.